Good morning, everyone. Titan here. For those of you who haven't heard, and I guess if you haven't heard, you really must live under a rock, but Michael Jackson's died of a heart attack, or something else that an autopsy showed that, I don't know, I didn't keep up with it. I saw that it happened, and just kind of went on my day. But apparently, it's a huge deal. And I don't really understand it because I don't really do the whole celebrity thing anyways. I'll give you a good example. Back in 2007, I was at a CES in Las Vegas for a game convention. Well, I guess CES technically isn't a game convention, but anyways, the Consumer Electronics Show, where you can bring some video games to it, but mostly it's all about the newest TVs and stuff like that. Well, after a night out on the town in Vegas, I had to be at the convention at 7 o'clock because I was actually working the convention. I wasn't going there as like a spectator or anything. So 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm in an elevator, and I'm going down the elevator, and this guy says, hey, what's CES? Because I was wearing a badge. And I kind of half-assed explained to him, oh, it's the Consumer Electronics Show. And he goes, oh, that sounds pretty cool. And he asked me what I did there, and I explained it to him. He said, oh, hey, I'll have to come check it out. And I'm like, all right, whatever, who really cares? And we get out of the elevator, and the guy that was working the booth with me, he goes, do you know who that was? And I was like, no, why? He goes, that was David Hasselhoff. And I was like, oh, okay. And I knew who he was, and I mean, I like Knight Rider much as the next guy, but I've never really been a person to freak out over a celebrity. It's like, okay, you know what? I appreciate the work that you do, and I think that sometimes you make good or bad movies or films or TV shows or, whatever any famous actor or model does. But I don't really get excited about being next to you. I don't have that celebrity, I don't know what they call it, being starstruck or whatever. And I didn't know if many other people felt this way because obviously all the news is going to do is going to put the people who are on the TV who are most entertaining. So they're going to find the people who have tattooed, I love Michael Jackson on their baby's forehead or something like that. They're not going to put the normal people on there. But I just don't understand the big deal with, with all the stuff that's going on in the world right now. I mean, you've got the protests in Iran, you've got Russia and Georgia wanting to kill each other. Hey, we got a war going on in Iraq. North Korea wants to shoot missiles at Hawaii. I mean, Russia and the U.S. are trying to negotiate fewer nuclear weapon creation. I mean, there just seems like there's enough stuff going on in the world that Michael Jackson's death probably shouldn't take up, 80% of the news. So that's my take on it. I don't really know anything about Michael Jackson as a person. He had some pretty cool music. He didn't really have the best PR as far as, holding babies over railings and allegedly dealing with little boys in an inappropriate manner. So I guess the only thing I can say is see you later.